Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Richarlison's injury that he picked up at the weekend at Molineux is not too serious. Apparently, just a cramp in his calf. He is expected to resume full training on Wednesday ahead of Everton's first home game against Southampton at the weekend. The Brazilian winger scored twice in our 2-2 draw and picked up the man of the match award and was generally just boss in the game. Great news that he is fit for the weekend. Everton, it's a game we have to win. Let's get the season up and running properly after a positive performance at Wolves. Saturday's game with Southampton will be seen as an opportunity for Everton to build up some strong home form, and that's what we need to do this season. Marco Silva has given an update on the omission of Ademola Lookman at Wolves at the weekend. He said it was his decision to leave the young winger at home. Lookman, it's still rumbling on the links with Red Bull Leipzig. They are confident of luring him to Germany, apparently, before the window is out. Despite Marco Silva saying the other day he's not for sale, he's part of Everton's past and he will be part of Everton's future. So it's an interesting one at the moment. Maybe Lookman just isn't in the right frame of mind or just not showing enough in training, and it's up to him now to convince Silva that he is worth a place in Everton's 18. This might rumble on until after the window shuts, and then he may get his head down, but he needs to be doing it now, given Everton are his employers, and needs to force his way into Marco Silva's thinking. Andre Gomez has arrived at USM Finch Farm today. It was on his Instagram, a picture of him rocking some denim jean shorts, or jorts as people call them, with the tag, "Can't wait to get started." We can't wait for you to be fit, Andre, and part of the matchday squad. No news on Yeremina or Kurtzuma or Bernard as to whether they were training today, but I'm sure that'll all become apparent over the next 24 hours. Marco Silva has been talking about Saturday's performance at Wolves and said although he was pleased with it, he thinks Everton, there's a lot more to come from this Everton side, and obviously with the new additions as well. It was a really promising performance at Wolves at the weekend with 10 men. The fact that Everton were trying to win the game even with 10 men, I found really exciting and really promising, given how many times we shut up shop last season and bored everyone to tears. That wasn't the case at the weekend, trying to win it near the end, but for a better ball by Seamus Coleman to Umar Niasse, we probably would have won the game. And it's given us lots of confidence when we go into the season's first home game at the weekend, bouncing and ready to go. And let's get that win at the weekend and prove Marco Silva right and move forward as a one. And let's see where we can finish this season. Yannick Bolasie and Mohamed Bezic are still being linked with moves to Middlesbrough. Aston Villa are also apparently interested in taking Bolasie on loan. Bezic's move to Borough collapsed at the 11th hour on deadline day, his permanent move, but it's thought that Middlesbrough are still very keen on taking him there on loan. Bolasie was, I believe, not keen to drop into the Championship ahead of the deadline, but now, nowhere near Everton's matchday squad. Everton's options in wide areas strengthened, and Bolasie, unless a club from Turkey come in and take him, is likely to make a move unless he just wants to sit on the bench. Middlesbrough keen to take him, and he has worked with Tony Pulis before at Palace, so it'll be interesting to see whether he does end up at Middlesbrough with Pulis and his amazing white trainees. Everton's under-23s were in action yesterday. They drew 1 apiece with Chelsea. Harry Charlesy scoring the goal. Matthew Pennington, Brendan Galloway, Tyce Browning, all involved in that one, and it'll be interesting to see what the next 3 weeks holds for those players with regards to loan moves. Pennington was involved in pre-season games. Browning and Galloway weren't, so you should imagine they'd be looking to get a move away and get some games under their belts and see what the future has in store for those three. And we'll know more obviously over the next couple of weeks. Nikola Vlasic has moved to CSKA Moscow, apparently very, very close now, his loan move for the next 12 months, so we wish him all the best if that's completed shortly. Other than that, that is it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Ped's looking at me.
Stadium news?
And yeah, the best till last. stadium news, which wasn't on the headlines. Everton have appointed a new stadium director. Colin Chong, who's been back at the club since 2016, is the stadium director ahead of the move. It's a positive move because it's another sign that things are moving forward. Chong has worked for some big companies, developed Old Trafford, developed the JJB at Wigan as well. You know, and again, I suppose it's Everton hinting that things are moving further along. Denise Barrett-Baxendale saying it's a big appointment for us, it's a positive appointment. And Chong thought to have beaten off a lot of competition to get the role. So again, things edging forward, more positivity, and I'm sure more details will be revealed about Bramley-Moore over the next few weeks. That is definitely it for the Daily today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so immediately. And if you want to join us on Patreon, because there's lots of stuff there, get over and join us there as well. See you soon on Toffee TV.